And we're on. Did you hear me say we're on, yeah? Okay, cool. Everyone being very casual on this intro. Yeah. And there's your cold open. Oh. No, that's intentional. Okay. Okay, wildly unnecessary. That's fine. Hang on, give me 1 sec. I'll fix this. Juliet, I know, yes, she's clicking her fingers at me in the corner to tell me that something's gone horribly wrong, but I know something's gone horribly wrong. Okay, I am. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Bear with me, chat. Talk amongst yourselves. I mean, they can see the subtitles, though.
Do the Mua thing.
Oh yeah, get your Mua on. That's
Mua
gorgeous.
thing. Yay! This one I can't remember the name of, but it's beautiful.
Ooh,
that's so pretty.
Oh, is that the fairy fire one? I can't remember.
That's what it's called. Well done.
Sorry, I just like to go onto their page daily and like, what will I get next year?
The Banshee ones.
Nice.
Ooh, very good.
And I can't remember what these are called, but they're Wurple.
Wow.
Very nice.
But I've not gotten a new set of dice in a hot minute.
I haven't bought any in 10 years.
Yeah, I've ordered a new set. I got the Enchantress.
Nice.
Oh yeah, Fiona got me dice for my birthday.
Fiona got me dice. Emma also got me dice.
Wow.
I rolled them during our recording session on Friday, everybody.
Did the curse work? Did the curse
work? The curse worked.
Definitely
hope you're pregnant.
Fuck off, Declan. Do not say that out loud.
Oh, goodness.
Sorry.
You
Pregnancy
cursed my
vibes.
dice.
Anyone out there who wants to be
uterus.
pregnant? I do not. I'm closed for business. So.
On that
This is
note,
a D&D stream.
yeah, it's been fixed for a while.
Oh.
Yay.
Welcome. Well, James, if it was fixed at the start, this would never have happened. So ultimately, it's your fault.
The shade.
I mean, look, I'm happy to step aside and relinquish the reins to someone more capable.
Fiona.
Oh, Declan. Really? You guys want
Anyway.
to stream tonight?
Anyway. Welcome along to Rise of the Forsaken. I almost said Romance in the Dungeon. Only because I've got it on the brain. We were recording on Friday. So it's on the brain. Mostly because it was like 9 hours. But you're most welcome along to the latest episode of Rise of the Forsaken. I am Declan, your dungeon master, and I am joined, as always, by Fiona Eilish, who can't apparently stop shaking her head left, right, and center.
I was singing the Rise of the Forsaken rap.
Actually, if we make 500 quid, that's going out. Everybody gets to level up, and the Rise of the Forsaken rap will be released.
Nice.
Who's going to sing that? Because I believe we need an updated version, and it won't be me.
No, I'm pretty sure. No, sorry, the original Rise.
No, not the original, because I want
to
to put Mooney in it. It was before Mooney was part of Rise of the Forsaken.
We can
I have to do a new one.
We can record a new one. Sorry, we're getting.
I'll do the Mooney line and just splice that in, but the rest stays exactly as it is.
Please do.
But I will do an impression of Fiona doing it.
God, I'll pay €500 to hear that.
Nice.
Me and James will make some sick beats.
Wow. Wow.
Bum. I don't know. That's
Bum,
all I got
bum.
so far.
I only know how to do Sandstorm by Darude.
What?
Which,
about?
funny enough, is actually Mooney's soundtrack.
What, Gerudo Sandstorm? Absolutely.
Follow it.
You can just imagine Mooney now, like in her souped up Subaru, just sitting there blasting that out.
They call it the Moobaroo.
Brassica in the passenger seat, just shades on, cigarette. Sorry, we're very easily sidetracked. Also, because I only got through 2 of you before all this happened. James, Emma, and Kat, who we actually have all really introduced each other already, so there is that. Things are a little bit different, and we're kind of giddy this evening because we've decided to get on board with the Heroes from Home, a charity streaming benefit aimed at raising funds for the Irish Cancer Society. So if you would like to help us out, we are raising funds to more or less tell cancer fuck off, because it's about fucking time. And there is a link to our Tiltify. We're currently at €120. We were at €110 before we started. That was bonkers. But our goal is €500. We're fundraising tonight, and on Thursday we have a special one shot. We will be playing Grant Howitt's The Witch is Dead. I will be DMing, and it is all for a very, very, very good cause, and actually inspired by the chosen flower of the Irish Cancer Society, daffodils. Our game, our one shot, is called Wandering Lonely as Clouds ... since the witch is dead. And I hope you'll be able to join us on Thursday evening. There'll be a lot of shenanigans and chicanery and whatnot on Thursday, but there's plenty of time to get involved. If you are able to donate, we'll take any donation really, but at a €2 donation, we'll give you a shout out at the very end of the stream. €5 gets you the opportunity, and I might need to be corrected somewhere along here. €5 gets you the opportunity to give a player or me advantage on a roll.
No, not Declan.
And €10 gets you. Anyone tell me what €10 gets you?
€10, you get an NPC named after you.
Oh, I will name an NPC after you. €25, you will get a message from Brassica. I will record a message from Brassica and send it to you. He will be his delightful, charming self. €50 donation, and there's a limit on the €25 donations and €50. Well, it's not a limit. You can donate as much money as you want, but the first 4 or 5 €25 donations and the first 4 or 5 €50 donations will be invited to a €50 donation. Gets you an invitation to a one shot that I will run for you and that group of wonderful, wonderful beings, where we will get up to our own nonsense. It won't be streamed; it'll just be for fun. And it'll be written by me, GM'd by me. You can also just pay €50 4 times and just make sure that never happens. There's that as well. There's €200 and it never happens. I did agree that our stretch goal, if we could raise €500 this week, it would be absolutely fantastic. And if we raise €500 by the end of the week, I have agreed that all the gang in Rise of the Forsaken and the gang in Romancing the Dungeon will all level up. They'll all get
Yay!
So both teams get a level up.
And Kale actually really needs that, so
yeah, he does.
Yeah,
Kyle
so
really
maybe
needs
you
that,
should.
yeah. But as well as the level up, there will be the opportunity. We will release the Rise of the Forsaken original rap as performed by the wonderful, the enigmatic Fiona Eminemune.
Yay!
over on our Discord. Okay, we won't put it out on the internet at large. We won't put it up on Twitter.
Can I just say I did not agree to this. This is now being streamed
It's for
live.
charity.
I have
It's
no
okay. Sorry, it's
charity.
to stop cancer. It's to stop cancer. Jesus, Fiona, it's to stop cancer.
God, Fiona.
God, Fiona.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, yeah.
Lord.
Yeah. How do you like it when I use it against you, huh?
Fuck cancer.
Okay, so and I'll do the Rook and the Raven stuff at the very end if that's okay. Because I think let's get in and let's play some D&D. Let's do some.
Maybe me.
Oh, everybody ready? Everybody have notes that they're not going to take. Great.
Excuse me. Excuse me. How very dare? How very
I
dare?
can't believe
Have
you'd
you-
say something like that.
Absolute scandal.
I
To
just
all
show
of
some
us.
blank pages there.
I got these dividers for a reason.
No. There is more than just penises on these pages.
Oh,
I've got,
Um,
I've got a receipt. I've got a TV license. from-
Ooh.
Clearly paid. Obviously, that's
Oh.
the paid one.
definitely paid.
God forbid.
Yikes.
Anyway,
We're supposed to mobilize this.
we have if you've been following along the last couple of episodes, we have been doing a scenario where we roll for the recap and on a d6, and one of the previous recapper rolls the d6 and then appoints the next one. And Emma rolled just before the stream started, and I came up. So I have to recap. You know what the worst part of it is? Because I said it to the guys at the start. I was like, I can't even use like my notes that I take on my tablet in front of me because my tablet's dead and I didn't charge it enough just before the stream. So it's
Disgraceful.
put. And I was like, oh, it's grand. Sure, I've got all my DM notes. I've got those DM notes that I can't use because not one of those things actually came up or planned for. So going from memory, and I believe. Wait. I'll tell you what. We'll just see if we can kind of maybe boost this a little bit. If we get a €10 donation now, I'll do it as Brassica.
Juliet donated €10.
Sorry,
Juliet
Juliet
donated.
just donated €10.
was that just waiting in the wings? Was that just?
You just walked in the back
I love
like
you,
a
her
little ghost,
spectre
like a little
drifted
benevolent
behind you.
ghost.
Oh, jokey. God damn it.
Brilliant.
Where's my badger boy?
Come on, Badger boy.
Okay. Let's do this from Braska's point of view then. Oh yeah, actually I just do it from Braska's point of view because he, like, what did he do the entire time?
I was in a bag.
Bag. What's in the
No, he went
bag?
wandering. He went wandering.
Oh.
There will be revenge. I'll just take it out in the 5 of you, it'll be fine. It's fine. Well, the morning began. Well, really, it was a bit ridiculous. They were all stood around a campfire. And let me tell you, if you've ever been around a campfire with those 5 people, inhaling the smoke is probably the best of your options. Just wafting it really. Clearly, the 5 of them orphanage, no bathtubs. They discussed their plan and whatnot. Really, it was actually quite hilarious. The big tall one really thought that she was the leader of the group. Well, let it be known, dear reader, that if there's one leader in this group, it's I. And they're so precious, these 5 little children. I've quite grown attached to them. Albeit I am now looking at having the strap on Mooney's bag reinforced. She's a tendency to get a little excited and jostle me around a small bit. And as much as I've deigned to clear out the bag and I've tossed so much of her luggage out onto the road,
My hemp rope.
it's a bit spacier in here now. There was a salty thickness to the air as we approached Cove, and let me tell you, readers, the sights below weren't really what to be. Well, let's just say I'd rather look at Redmond for a day than stare down at the sights of Cove. Rather dilapidated little hamlet. I mean, they quote themselves as a village, but I'd have to have some sort of surveyor to come out and actually appreciate and evaluate the place, because village it is not. Needless to say, they trundled on down to the road. There was some violence with some guards. Violence with words, for once, though, thankfully. And we sauntered into the little quaint hamlet, whereupon my nasal passages were actually assaulted by the smell of feline urine. The five, completely unfazed by it, no surprise, deigned to stay here in the little B&B, which traditionally one would assume stands for bed and breakfast. I assume it just stands for bed and bugs. The trail we were on for that little halfling woman, the vulture, Tilly, Sister Tilda, whatever they're calling her, led us to a rather equally quaint tavern. At this point, I actually, I had just assumed my work for the day was done. I'd got the five of them to Cove in one piece. They were in a pub. I assume the five of them dragged up through a pub rather than a school. Would have been, no strangers to the place, but yet, lo and behold, Mooney deigned to take me out of her sack and actually present me like some sort of trinket in the pub, all part of a ruse to sneak. Imagine me sneaking. No, wasn't going to happen. Well, it didn't take much. We went out the back. We found Sister Tilda. She was making a leg for it with the wolf. I tried to tell Mooney not to smell the rag in her hand, but do you think she'd listen to me? No. Mooney is just a very, very inquisitive young woman, and apparently no stranger to smelling very strong vapors. And if the cat's piss didn't knock her out, well, whatever was on the rag certainly did. Because now I actually long for the days in which I was jostled violently round in that knapsack she calls a bag, because the two of us are currently tied up on a wolf, going to God's only knows where. Readers, if you found this is my last will and testament. I leave the 5 shitbags nothing.
No.
Rude.
Leave
Rude.
us something.
Now, chat, does he get inspiration for that? I'm thinking no.
No, I
Oh,
think
someone in
we
chat said yes.
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, look,
Someone
the
else
odds
voted
are going to
no.
be stacked against you tonight. I vote yes.
Okay.
I think Brassica should get inspiration.
Oh, very
only
good.
Brassica.
Oh, I'll take
That's
Brassica
fair.
inspiration. He's going to need it.
Oh.
Ruh-roh.
Wow.
Okay. Recap done and dusted. Declan given inspiration. Life's great. The 4 of you find yourselves still sitting in the tavern, mostly unawares, until there's a pounding on the door of the ploughman that there's any ounce of trouble. And outside, you just hear a, "Get out here now." You can hear quite a commotion outside. Christoph, the owner of the ploughman, and Tilly's boss, just kind of takes a step behind the bar and then nods at the 4 of you and Targle. And he just kind of holds his hands over his nose a little bit just to like see it a little bit. You hear kind of like take a kind of a sharp inhalation as he presses on the part that's still very, very tender and sore. Look, whatever's going down, just don't kill him.
No promises.
Nope. For fuck's sake, listen to me. You kill one of them, they kill one of you. At best. Were you not listening?
Can we just not go out there?
Sure. Anyone got cards?
Yeah.
He's holding up the Joker.
Adrian would definitely be a fan of the Joker.
Are we? Is our table near the door, Declan, where they're banging on?
No, you were close sitting. You were sitting kind of in, further in towards the bar.
Okay, well, Nolra's going to position herself between the door, like still by the table with the others, but she's just going to lean against a wall or a post or whatever is beside them and just keep an eye on the door with her back to the others.
Umbra's gonna take a tentative step up.
Where are you going?
Bucking around hasn't really got us anywhere so far, so I figure maybe once we just kind of play it out.
Should we go
Unless
get Moon?
Mooney's got something like, you know, she's hot in the trail back there, but all the more reason to buy her some time then, I guess, right?
Should we? Should some of us go to Mooney and some of us go outside, or?
I don't think we go outside. Let them come in here, Reginald. If they're
Okay,
looking
good.
for trouble, they'll find it.
Let's just go find Mooney then and figure this out. She went for sandwiches, right? So at least we get a sandwich and Mooney.
I don't know if I trust the sandwiches from this place.
I don't know. They seem pretty sound. I don't know.
Do-do-do-do.
I like a sandwich. Even a bad sandwich is a sandwich. Do you know what I mean?
That's true. Dara pushes away from the table and stands up.
As you do this, I need to get a lot of d6.
God.
As you do this, Dara. Oh. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Is it too late for Umbra to give himself advantage on his next initiative check?
Yes, it is. Yeah. Okay. No, it's definitely. Dara, just as you push off of the chair and off the table and kind of move up, all of you just see there's just a flash of red, gold, and yellow light just outside, and the front of the plowman, the door, the window, the barrels outside, the little kind of the porch area, the steps are obliterated. Everybody inside, give me a Dex saving throw.
Oh, fuck. The whole front of the place is gone.
Just a chunk of it, yeah.
What?
Okay. Okay.
I get advantage. Danger sense. Never mind. That's worse. I got an 18, though. That's not too bad.
I
Okay.
got a 9.
Okay.
11.
Umbra.
Dirty 20.
Okay. So Umbra and Nulra take 11 bludgeoning damage. Regiment and Diara take 22.
I am dead.
Okay, guys, can people start donating? Start donating, please. No. Please start donating.
Oh no!
Just the front end of the plowman is completely obliterated, and the debris that is sent flying straight in. I have to knock down. Sorry, I have to do my guys. Okay. You see Targal just throw himself over the bar on top of Kristoff. Got a nat 20. And shields the old man from the explosion. You don't see his companion in the mess and the debris. Chunks of the wall are on fire. Outside, Umbra and Nulra, because you managed to just dive out of the way just in time, standing there is a half circle of men and women, all in, like, again, orc, dwarf, elf, halfling, human, all just kind of standing around. There's just kind of a snicker of laughter, and in the middle of them, you just see a dwarven man standing there, dressed all in kind of black, with a half a chainmail shirt kind of draped up almost like a waistcoat. And in his hands, there's just kind of a flickering of flames, and his beard is a little on fire. He swats it out, and he kind of takes a bow at everybody else around him. Everyone kind of slaps him on the back.
Is it obvious what he did to do this? Does he have anything in his hand, or?
Oh, there was flames for a second.
Okay. And how many of them are there in total, Declan?
Give me a perception check.
15.
You, like, in the circle, like immediately in front of you, kind of what's surrounded, and they're about 25-30 feet away from the bar. You see a semicircle of bandits, pirates, mercenaries, whatever you want to call them, these rough, tough baddies. There's 13.
Okie dokie.
With the dwarven mage in the middle, or at least caster.
You know, people aren't going to enjoy a stream where we're all just rolling death saves. I just want to put that out there before we go any further.
I asked
Also,
you to.
we have at least
I
one
asked you to
advantage.
come out, and you debated having sandwiches. So
I will point out, Umbra was on his way to the door, so at least he's like right up front, right up near all the bad guys.
Yeah.
Is it like, can we see at a glance that Dayara is down?
she's under rubble. Yeah.
I'm also down.
Oh my
Oh, so
god.
is
Oh
Okay.
no.
Is Regiment buried as well?
Regiment is lying against the wall.
Uncovered though. Diara's the
Yeah.
one that's under rubble. Okay. Can Nora see that she's under rubble?
Yes, yeah, because you were all kind of next to each other. She's kind of half under the table.
Nora would immediately run over and try and lift the shit off Diara.
And as Umbra is like trying to bring himself to his knees, he will clumsily cast a healing word on Regiment.
You, yeah. Do you want to roll for a healing word?
Yeah. Sorry, healing word is 1d4 plus 3. That is 7. There you go, Reggie. You can take it from here.
Go on out there.
You, Nulra, as you're surveying and you're kind of looking around at everything, and you've kind of got still one eye on that group outside, and you see there's kind of next to the dwarven caster, you recognize the man from the bar
Hmm.
that you'd been kind of talking with.
Having a great time with.
Yes, and he just barks straight back. You got one warning shot.
I don't
Get
even,
out here now.
No, I don't have time for him. I'm too busy with Diara. I don't even look at the man. I'm just worried about my sister.
Did you roll for a medicine?
Me? No.
Yeah, give me a medicine check.
My forte. Let's see how good I'll do. That's an 8.
You can feel a pulse, but she doesn't respond to anything you're doing. And what would Nulra be doing to try and revive? her
Well,
sister?
I would have taken anything off of her
Okay.
initially. I assume that's
Yeah, you've cleared it.
Okay.
Like, I mean, it's the table that was blown to bits. That
Yeah.
she got the blast of.
I don't know. Nolra doesn't really pay attention to the shit that Umbra does. I guess she's like feeling for her pulse on her neck.
Squeezing her throat.
And they're giving her a little slap. Wake up, but like a
She's
little
not,
slap.
Yeah,
gentle.
she's not responsive.
Umbra.
He he turns like blood streaming and kind of shakes his head with pretty obvious disappointment, and will spend his last spell slot for another healing word on Diara.
You know, I'll be fine. Don't worry.
You got your 7. You shut up.
That's another 7.
Yay!
This is a good D4.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah, you recover another.
Tapped.
Yeah, you're all out of spell slots though.
Mhm.
Don't you smile, Declan.
I-
Can we just have a quick rest here in the rubble? Have a little kip. Yeah, I Nora would bring Diara kind of up, help her to her feet, and pull her back away from this crowd, just glaring daggers at. What was the name of that guy again that I was chatting to at the bar? Big out W.
Bear with me. Pull up my own notes.
But yeah, giving him a filthy look. Where are my fucking notes? I threw them away in a panic. You all
I
got
just-
blown to bits.
I just keep his name as Tiefling. Tiefling.
Yeah, I don't think I wrote his name down.
I just keep saying Tiefling.
I wrote down Thunderbolt. What does that mean?
Oh, Wonderball, wasn't it?
Was it Thunderbolt?
Yeah.
If you, I'm looking. I'm trying to find my notes for the town.
It is, yeah.
Wonderbull.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay, we'll go with Wonderbull.
Yeah, she's just going to be glaring at him, but she's still, even though they just got blown to bits, she's still very wary of what Targle said and obviously how powerful this group is. So she's just going to keep her mouth shut, which is very fucking difficult.
Diara's gonna kind of look around at the absolute ridiculousness and be like, "Where the hell is Mooney? We need to get out of here."
Targle just stands up. Your sister is probably the only one right now unharmed and unhurt. Whatever you asked her to do, we've been summoned outside. And wherever Wonderbull is barking orders, let me assure you, they're not his words. You've, and he kind of looks at you, Nulra, caught the attention of Captain Ferrin.
I didn't do fucking anything, Targle.
Hmm.
Umbra stares daggers at Nora.
She literally did nothing. She talked to the man.
Exactly.
Exactly. And this is feudal society, and we all. So, I don't think they're going to wait any longer.
All right, then lead the way.
Umbra starts hobbling forward.
Targle maneuvers out from around the corner of the bar. Richter pulls himself out of the rubble, just kind of like a little bit like, what? Oh,
Mhm.
flip. And Targle just kind of nods at him, and he makes his way to the thing. Oh no, Targle, no. You and Richter are good. It's not you we want to see. So why don't you just move the fuck out of the way, and let's us have a look at your new recruits. These who you would deign to hire to be part of your company, clearly of certain prowess and formidable strength. They've made quite an impression on a few of the lads here. And then a couple of the lads all start like laughing and jeering. And there's a wolf whistle from the corner. Nora, as you step out.
Sorry, I'm just in the middle of donating €5, so just give me a second.
And this is how we beat cancer. By me enraging.
Let me drop the link.
Remember, if you do give €5, you can choose to give a player or me, the GM.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be me. Hey. I want to make sure I have funds on my card.
Nora's like, hang on, I'm just checking my receipts.
Yeah, it went through. I think it went through. Okay, yeah. She'll step forward. All she wants to do right now is pull her fucking great axe out, but she obviously can sense they are not in a safe situation. So she's just gonna pull herself up to her full height, and she's just gonna look straight at Mark and say nothing.
There she is, lads. Like I said, just as broad as any ox.
You talking about Nora or me?
Nora, of course. Nora. And again, like there's a cheering and a woo 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 from the group. You see a few of the women in the group are looking kind of like gross. Not you, gross. This is what they're.
Okay.
Oh, no,
they still want to kill me, but
they still want to kill you, but they think that this is paper's pathetic. Diara, Umbra, Regiment. What are you doing?
Shitting myself.
Donating.
You also donate?
Yeah, Diara's just literally gonna stand there biting her tongue, not wanting to provoke any sort of reaction from anyone. Also hoping Nora isn't about to fucking rage.
Can I use my second wind to regain 1d10 plus 3 HP?
You can. And while Regiment is rolling for that, Umbra.
Now Umbra's going to use his Vigilant Blessing to just... He places a hand on his chest, and as an action, he gets advantage on the next initiative check he makes. But other than that, he will stand...
Why would you do that?
Yeah, right? I could have just paid for it. Like Fiona did. Saw that donation coming through, by the way. That worked fine. But yeah, no, he will, like... He kind of adjusts himself, rolls his shoulder, and just stands facing the crowd.
What did you get, Regiment?
7, so I got a 4 plus 3, so 7 total.
And there you have it, lads. The choicest mercs that Targul the Hunter could get. Clearly a lot of inbreeding going on. Look at the state of that circus. And everyone is just kind of having a laugh at this point.
Sorry, but we're actually not even slightly related. Like, not even once related, never mind inbreeding. So that's kind of a weird thing to say.
Roll for initiative.
Oh, my God, are you for real?
Yeah.
So
I
happy.
personally, James, am going to murder the whole actual player group
Oh my God.
in real life.
Camera. Oh my God, my camera's gone. It's like, no, you're out of here. Bye. Oh my God. Are you for real, Declan?
Yeah, please roll initiative.
I'm so happy it was.
I don't want to draw any more characters.
It's fine, Kat. You're fine. We'll have Rise of the Mooney.
Mooney and Rastakhan, wonderful adventures together.
I got it.
Rise of the Forsaken, just a minute.
Accompanied
She
by the
rises
rates
on
of
her
your
own
sisters
time.
and brothers.
Oops, all minis.
Oh, lads,
Okay.
fuck.
So
With
just
my
a-
advantage on that, still a 9.
Okay.
Yeah, I got a 9.
Are
I
you
gotta-
doing the? Are you going to drop the spreadsheet, James?
Yeah.
Okay, so just very, very quickly, just to make this a little bit easier for me, and given the gang I have, I've made 3 separate rolls. So my bandits did not go particularly well. They're on a 4, so anyone get less than 4?
No.
Okay, just
But don't forget, we have like some disadvantages or advantages to play with.
and then 5 for the bandit mage, and then okay, they were okay, and then 17 for the other batch of bandits.
Okay, hold on. Do we have disadvantage? Oh no, we only have advantages. Shit. Can someone
Who's
donate
gonna
and
give
give
me
Declan
disadvantage?
disadvantage? Yeah,
I don't think disadvantage is even an incentive.
it is. Is it not?
You can pick PC advantage or DM disadvantage.
No,
That's
it's
not what
advantage.
we said.
No, it's the only advantage. There's no
Yeah.
disadvantage.
One of our
What?
goals was the 25.
Oh.
I think was disadvantage for the DM, 3 disadvantage for the DM. I think.
We
Okay.
definitely have 2 advantages for the PCs that I've seen so far. Correct me if I'm wrong. If anyone needs to re-roll anything.
Am I rolling my initiatives at a
Oh
disadvantage?
my god, Louise, look at that! 1 advantage for each, not the DM. She just donated €20. Thank you.
Oh God, I love you, Louise.
Am I rolling my bandits at disadvantage? Then?
No.
Is that where you want me to put those disadvantages?
No.
Well,
God,
there wasn't
no.
any
No, no,
disadvantage.
no.
It was just giving
Okay.
either you advantage, Declan, or the
Okay.
PCs.
Okay.
But could
So-
you please give me the initiative for them again? Apologies, I had to clear off
So-
the old one.
We're gonna call them the ranged bandits 17.
Okay.
Bandit mage 5 and the traditional bandits 4. I say traditional bandits, they're Declan's versions of bandits.
I've got them down as the trad bandits, so I'm just going to picture like the Dubliners or like
A little bit of Luke Kelly in there.
yeah.
Phil also gave us advantage. Just
Thank
saying.
you, Phil. Thank you, Phil.
Fiona, I think your rap name should be Trad Bandit.
Okay,
be no
rest of the
wrath,
players
no
though,
relief.
very quickly for this sheet. Diara,
15.
15. Not Mooney. Nora
12.
and Reggie.
9, I already filled mine in.
Also no.
Oh.
Okay.
Someone's doing their own homework.
I was, yeah.
Okay, that's the sheet.
Love a spreadsheet, to be fair.
Can I ask you? No, I got it. Fine.
Oh, fuck
Have
me.
it
My
open.
heart is racing.
I get to go first. The ranged bandits get to go first. Amazing.
I was
Okay, so I'm gonna roll for them. There's not that many of them.
Oh, thanks. There's
Everybody-
only like 17.
4, but okay. For the love of... Wait, what is that? Can't tell what that is. Is that that's a 1. Okay. That's a nat 1 for the axe drawer. But a 15 to hit Nulra, a dirty 20 to hit Redmond, and I'm assuming that a 6 does not hit Diara.
Surprisingly.
It's
Okay,
close.
does the 15 hit Nulra?
Yeah.
Okay. And Regiment, you've been hit as well?
Mhm.
Oh, Umbra, sorry, not Regiment.
Oh crap! What was the number?
It was a 20. Dirty 20.
Yeah, that'll hit.
7 to hit on Nulra, and 4 to hit on Umbra. Again, out of the line, you just see a woman kind of just step forward, and she's holding 2 small axes. Not even hand axes; they're like fist axes. They're like really small. And she gears up and she goes to throw one, and it just flies and it sinks into the wall. And as she threw it, she's injured her wrist, so her next roll will be at disadvantage on her nat 1, just because she's the one that threw a nat 1. The others with crossbows take aim and fire in. Diara, the shot just goes right over your head, like way over, not even like a little bit, just like way over your head. But Nulra and Umbra, you were both stuck with crossbow bolts. Umbra, you're caught in the thigh, and Nulra, you're caught just under your left side. It kind of grazes and cuts past you.
Can Nulra use her stone's endurance to reduce that
Yeah.
damage,
Yeah.
please? And thank you. I got a 9 and it was a 7 damage.
Yeah. So just where it cuts, where there was a wound, it instantly closes, but the skin feels cold, almost like stone to the touch.
Thank you. And Kat and Michelle, yay. Thank you for your donation.
Uh,
Thank you.
Wah, wah, wah.
Diara.
I am. So, how far away are the ranged people?
The group, that semicircle, are 30 feet away from you.
Okay, perfect. I'm going to cast Shatter
Oh, okay.
and just kind of center it in the middle of them, but like far away from us, so it doesn't affect us.
So right in the middle were Wonderbull and the Wonderball.
Wonderball.
Wonderbull and the Dwarven Mage.
Okay, so a sudden loud ringing noise, painfully intense, erupts from a point of your choice. Each creature in a 10-foot radius centered on that point makes a Constitution saving throw. Creature takes 3d8 thunder damage on a failed save, or half on a successful one.
Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to roll for Wonderbull and the Mage as 2 separate dices, and I'm going to. Oh crap! One of the dice is Fiona's cursed dice.
Use it.
Okay.
Use it.
Use it, use it.
Okay. And then so there's the 2 of them, and then at either sides of them, you're going to get how many feet? Sorry,
10 feet.
you're going to get 2. You'll get another 4 bandits at either side. That work?
Yes.
Thanks for the raid, Nation of Dice.
Thank you.
Wah, 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 wah.
That
Okay,
noise
so
is my favorite.
okay, here we go. So Fiona's cursed dice is for Wonderbolt. What was the goddamn check? Not that it matters.
13.
Okay, that's a 4.
Yay!
Get my
And-
D8
Cursed
ready.
dice.
For the mage, that's a 7.
You love to see it.
I love that for us.
And it's a 17 for the bandits at either side.
Frig. Okay, so my 3d8 of damage. Let me just get 3 lovely new dice out here. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I'm afraid. Well, okay. 11, 19 thunder damage.
Oh, weirdly enough, they're all actually resistant to thunder damage. It's like a pirate captain just invented.
Now I know why you always make sure to knock Diara out first.
What?
No.
Okay. You all Umbra and Nulra and Regiment, as you kind of try your best to avoid getting hit, and Regiment obviously does it well, the other 2 not so well. You just see Diara just take 2 steps forward out of the tavern, and just her left hand and her right hand just kind of out. She flexes them a little bit, and then just folds her fingers into fists at either sides of her hands, and all of you just feel the air just draw in around each of you. You just feel a little bit like a breeze has just kind of brushed past you, and for a moment there's just a high-pitched cry from Diara. It's literally half a second, and then the air just ripples straight outwards. The bandits are all looking at her going, what's she gonna do? Okay, she's just making it easier, and instantly, right between Wonderbull and the Dwarven Mage, that air, that ripple, slaps and then just explodes outwards, and everybody hears just this shrieking scream just explode between the Dwarven Mage and the Tiefling Pirate, and they are actually sent flying in opposite directions. The bandits next to them are also kind of like, well, they're down, even though they half damage, they're down. They're literally just slapped with this. Everybody else next to them just grabs their ears and just buries their heads into their hands and try to clunch down away from the sound.
Yay!
Yahoo!
I should have added more bad guys. Nora. I'm sorry, Dayara, any bonus actions?
And oh wait, who's after me? Nora.
Nora.
Yeah, bonus. Bardic inspiration.
Thanks.
And Nora, you're up.
So who am I near? I was.
Well, right now the dwarven mage has been blown kind of right next to you, and he's looking like there's blood coming out of his ears, but he's still looking alive.
Okay, she doesn't care. Whoever's nearest her is
No,
the target.
don't,
So.
don't kill him. Can't kill him.
La,
No,
la,
that-
la,
no,
la,
no.
la, la, la,
You're
la.
actually just pushing your headphones tighter onto your head, so you should hear better.
No, she's.
A classic non-lethal great axe strike.
I'm just gonna pop it, twist it, pop it. I will not twist him and pop him. I promise. Ooh, no, she's pissed. Rage time. Rage time. She's gonna, she's gonna rage. She's just, again, she doesn't kind of make any noise when she rages. It's just, you're just gonna feel this like violence emanating from her. And she's just looking around and she's seeing like her party or a little group of her family are not doing too well. They haven't found Mooney yet. She doesn't know where she is, so she's worried about her as well. So these guys are in her way of getting her party and her family safe. So she's gonna just stare down at her man in her rage and bring her axe down on top of this guy. What are you doing? What are you looking at, Declan? What's he gonna do?
Oh no.
Oh fuck. That is a 19 to hit,
Yeah, that hits.
and my damage is 13 damage.
Okay. 13 non-lethal damage.
Totally.
Well, okay.
Pickle damage.
So Nora would have seen your man cast initially when he blew the front off the pub. She would have seen this guy casting his magic, yeah?
Mhm.
So let's say she would have aimed for whatever arm it was that cast that spell.
I mean, losing an arm is lethal. Like blood.
She doesn't know. This is making sense in her head.
Okay. As you rage, that breeze that you felt when Nora screamed and made the air explode away from her, that breeze got a little bit colder. And as you kind of inhale it, there is a fog all around the courtyard in front of the plowman. And just sort of like leaning against a half demolished fence, there's a very old, very ghostly looking dwarven woman, kind of like just looking down at the battle mage, who's just kind of trying to get up. She's like, fucking reminds me of my cousin Vernon.
Oh, not Vernon.
Oh. Fucking casters. Little bastards. Huh? Get him. Go on. Give him a good slap. Go on. Go on. Go on.
I'm gonna.
Ah, you come at you. Would you just what? Huh? Huh?
I've been a backseat driver.
And you charge in and you swing, and just with the flat of your great axe, as he's kind of getting up and he's like clambering, you catch him. It meets the middle of his arm, and his shoulder completely pops out of place, and his arm literally flaps. He sees it, screams, and then immediately passes out from pain. Bonus action.
I'm just gonna turn to Targle and say, "Not dead, okay?"
The dwarf's head is like his scarf. His hand is like a scarf around his neck.
No.
That's skull cat. No.
one of those wacky inflatable,
Yeah.
inflatable things.
Come to Cove.
Come to Cove. We can do shoulder replacement surgery.
Oh no.
Redmond.
Yeah, no bonus action. She's just gonna stay where she is.
Okay.
So I'm 30 feet generally away from everyone
Yes,
else who's
yeah.
standing.
Well, you could go in and kill the dwarf if you wanted to do that, but please don't.
No. Who was the one that said we were inbred?
Wonderful, the tiefling.
Okay, I'll go for them.
Okay.
With my great axe, please.
Okay.
Copycat.
I saw you do it. I got jealous. That's a 21 to hit. With 14 damage.
Okay. Now you are going to, because you're charging in and he's with the other bandits, they're going to have opportunity attacks on you.
Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, he's angry. He's
Oh,
not inbred.
no.
He's not inbred. He doesn't even like bread.
And he knows of.
The only bread I like is a sandwich, and I still haven't got mine.
Oh.
Okay, well. Okay, you know what, Fiona? As much as I love and appreciate you and that gift you gave me, I'm not rolling those dice anymore. I rolled both opportunity. I rolled both opportunity attacks with them, and nada.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking that an 8 and a 9 don't hit.
No, they don't.
You charge in, Regiment, and just kind of throwing off the attacks and the grabs from the bandits around you. You run straight in, and taking a leaf out of Nulra's book, but you wouldn't tell her that. You slap Wonderful, the tiefling, straight into the gut, and you just hear as he throws his guts up, and then passes out on the ground in front of you.
Okay, and I'll turn around to Tartan and be like, "They're non-lethal guts."
Oh, FYI, thank you very much, James, for the status update. Disarmed ? Lol.
That was me.
Umbra.
Okay. I just want to point out.
Was there anything? Was there anything else, Regiment?
Not right now. I have other. I'll use them on another round.
Okay.
So I just want to point out I've been doing some background math, and officially, like, people who've actually selected the incentive as opposed to just donated, we are sitting at about I think 14 advantages. So we want to start burning them. I'm just totting this up in the background, just running the numbers here.
And,
For
sorry,
the PCs or
how
for
many-
Declan?
Yeah,
how
any
many-
for
how
the
many
DM.
advantages for me?
Wow.
You're going through a tunnel. Can't hear you.
I hate to tell you, bud, but I mean, it's looking like a goose egg. It's looking like a big old goose egg.
Is that good? Is a goose egg good?
Is it made of gold?
Oh, 100. I can see 100 on James' hand.
Literally none. Literally none. People err in favor of the players, apparently. Now that's the official number. If you count the amount that are donated without incentives specifically chosen, we're up at about 20 something. So I think maybe we should just stick to the official ones. I don't know. That's up to you. Anyway, just wanted to throw that out there, throw a bit of flavor. Unfortunately, I'm about to do something that doesn't in any way benefit from advantage. So we'll leave them in the pile. Umbra is going to cast his eye around to see what exactly is left that might constitute cover. Is there anything in this place that counts as cover anymore?
There's a third of the front of the building still available.
Ah, yeah, he'll go and he'll duck and stand behind that, and he is going to say at large, "We're going to have such a stern talk." I say that since Mom's not here, we're going to have such a stern talk. Not you, Dayar. You're doing great.
Yes.
And he is going to hold up his hands, spread them out to either side of him, and a dome extends out from him. 30-foot radius filled with dim light. Whenever a creature, including me, ends their turn in the sphere, I can give them either a d6 plus 3 temp HP or end an effect on them causing them to be charmed or frightened. So
angry. I'm sorry. I'm so angry right now. I'm actually fuming right now. Fiona is fuming. I just donated for Declan to get advantage because I was feeling really bad for him. And when I went back to the campaign page, he just donated 50 quid for himself. For himself. Oh my god.
My.
That could be
fuming.
any Declan. That could
I'm
be any Declan
fuming.
out there.
I'm so angry right now. I back my last fiver. That's for us as well. I'm so angry right now. Oh,
this
fuck
is
hell.
about to get so messy. So messy, y'all. Let's just assume that every roll for the rest is just all at advantage, will we?
I'm so angry.
No,
I'm gonna kill you.
So, he's gonna give himself the temp HP first of all, because he's extremely fucked up, which is 9 temp HP, which is very good. And now, whenever any of you end your turn there, inside that 30-foot radius sphere, you can get 1d6 plus 3 temp HP.
26 plus
Immediately sprints to where Umber is.
Sprint, if you do that, you're dead.
That's his
Okay.
turn, though. No bonus actions. He says that, hides behind cover, and says a little prayer.
Okay, so Wunderbolt is down. The Bandit Mage is down. Now it's the bandits, of which there are quite a few. Okay, so Regiment, this is where it gets ugly for you, my friend. I'm afraid.
Don't forget we have advantages as well, Regiment. If there's
You
any
just reminded me
saves-
that sorry, when you said that, I was like, oh yeah, I've got advantage, and I've got 11 of them. I might use
No,
some
not
of that.
11. It's only 10. I take back the last
You-
one. I
you
don't
can't.
know. to you.
Can't
And
do that.
by the way, if you look at the small print, it doesn't come up on the page, but I actually wrote you only get advantage against Nulra and no one else.
Oh, does it? Okay.
Nice.
That was my stipulation.
Okay, so it's 21 to hit my first attack. Regiment.
Yeah, I'm not fucking responding. You know it hits.
for two slashing damage.
Mhm.
Oh. Hold on. There's disadvantage. It cancels out your advantage if you have it because of my my ancestors.
Right?
If you attack anyone other than me, it's at disadvantage.
Currently, as of right now,
Yeah. When
What?
raging. Oh no, who's hitting? Who's hitting?
bandits
God.
are hitting.
No,
Yeah.
never mind. It's not the
You-
guy who's dead on the ground with the floppy arm.
You specifically said not dead, Fiona.
He is
With a
not
floppy
dead.
arm.
So if he tries to
Uh,
hit anyone except me, it's a disadvantage.
Another 4 slashing damage.
So six total, yeah.
6 total so far, and then no, he doesn't. He definitely doesn't hit you because that's a 10. Okay, what's that? Okay, definitely re-rolling that. That's a nat 1. That's my advantage burned. Okay, and that's 17 to hit on that last one.
Yeah. So how much total? So 6 plus.
Another 2, 8 slashing damage.
Oh my god, my cat is just about to get sick. Gee.
But I did actually burn 4 of my advantages there, so I've only got
Nice.
6 left.
Oh my god.
He just got sick all over my Ethernet cable. Oh gee. I'm gonna fucking kill you. That's it. I'm gonna clean
Oh
the
no.
plate.
No. Oh no.
What's
The
happening?
internet gone because of the bomb.
Hang on. I need to turn my power on.
I just got a notification saying my internet connection is unstable just as he puked on the wire.
Yeah, I know.
Oh dear. This is our
Can you-
stream,
can you-
guys.
Yeah, welcome to the stream, and so apologies if you're here from the raid.
Hello?
Exactly what it's always like. I'm so sorry.
Oh, my dice just fell all over the floor.
Oh nah.
Anyone
um,
else? Anyone else?
Interrupt Regiment getting killed.
Cat is protesting 10 advantages.
I
It's
lost the
only 6 now.
D20. That we don't need that one, right?
No, no.
Oh my god, this is chaos.
Diara, take
Oh,
9.
no.
Diara, take 9 piercing damage.
Hellish rebuke.
Okay.
No, I'm just
one of the
kidding.
bandits.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm dead.
Okay. Um,
Fuck.
so as you charge in and you knock Wunderbolt down, Regiment, immediately you're set upon by 4 bandits who slash and stab and scratch at you with their scimitars. You literally, they're on top of you like a scrum almost. At the same time, one of the bandits who's been blown to the side by Diara's scream just kind of leans in the dirt, takes aim at her, and fires, and it catches you right into the shoulder, Diara. You are sent flying back to the ground.
Hi,
They're
San.
Done.
Thank you for the raid.
And oh crap! Now it's the ranged bandits again. You know what? I'm gonna roll for advantage with them as well because it's Christmas.
It's what?
Is anyone keeping track of how many advantages this arsehole is
He
using?
has. He has 5 left. Bless you.
Okay.
Bless
Okay,
you.
that's fine. So I've only got 1 left.
Okay. Wow.
But Nora.
No, I'm not here.
8 plus. Take 13 piercing damage
Lord.
as a crossbow bolt comes flying straight through, standing over the body of the dwarven mage. You don't see it, but a crossbow bolt comes straight in, and it's now sticking. It's actually caught you in the neck and sticking out the other side.
Ooh.
You round
And
up for resistance, don't you, Declan?
I've what?
You round up for resistance to damage, don't you?
I always round. I round up for all
Okay,
anything like
fair.
that. Yeah.
Ew.
And then does a 14 hit Umbra?
Nope.
Okay. I had 2 14s on my. Well, I had 2 14s on my rerolls, and I had a nat 1 and a 4 on that one. So I've only got 1 advantage left. I'm up. I'm done. That's them done. It is Diara. Roll for death saves, please.
Don't forget all the advantages we have.
Really, please use some. We've got like 12.
Yeah.
We've got like 15 at this point.
Oh God. Okay, fine.
I'm marking them for us. You can trust me because I'm a rat.
Burn one.
Why? What you get?
I got a 7.
Thank
Okay.
you, donators.
Thank you. Okay, so
Yeah,
that's a
me.
success.
Okay. Nora.
Oh, ah. So,
You have a crossbow
gonna
bolt
leave-
sticking out of your neck.
I understand that. Yes, you specified that. Thank you, Declan. She knows enough about medicine that if she pulls that out, it might be a bad idea. So she's not going to touch it. She's going to leave it there for a minute. Who is nearest to me now? That one that sent the bolt through my neck. Is there any way for me to get to her, or is she away
You'd make it to her at this point.
without provoking an opportunity attack from anyone?
No, you'd definitely get opportunity attacks on you.
How many?
Only the one.
You have so many advantages. So many.
That doesn't count if they attack me.
Now there was the €25 goal for 3 DM disadvantages. That's still out there, right?
No, she's. I think
We
she's
really
gonna be.
underestimated that, huh? Anyway,
I don't think
sorry.
she would. Yeah, she wouldn't even realize who fucking shot her. She's just tunnel visioning any with the nearest enemy to her and the nearest enemy to her family. So whoever that person is beside her
Okay.
next, she's gonna eyeball them, eyes flick straight to them, and she's gonna. I assume her axe is still on the ground beside this guy's floppy arm. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
So she's gonna animate that shit and shing, bring it up in an upward strike against this person, whoever's nearest to her.
Okay.
And that is a dirty 20 to hit. And 16 damage.
Okay. I'm just gonna roll for what? Okay. I'm just gonna roll for my opportunity attack. and that is it's a dirty 20 to hit you.
Who had an opportunity attack? No, I wasn't going for your one. I said I wouldn't
Oh,
even
sorry.
have realized who shot me. I'm just gonna flick straight to whoever's nearest me.
Okay, so you're gonna go for one of the normal bandits.
Whoever
that's
that
coming.
last person was, yeah, in
Yep.
between me and her.
Okay, that's fine. You charge straight in again, battle axe swinging, and as you get in, you land straight down top of the guy. You bury your foot and the heel of your boot down top of his. He goes to scream, and you just crack him straight down on the head. With the handle of your axe, you just literally bash him with it. There's a crack, and he's down with a thud.
Is my granny or my great granny still there hanging about?
Yeah, but she wasn't paying attention.
I'm gonna just shout over. Any notes?
No, but be louder.
Okay.
You've any bonus action?
She's just gonna she's gonna look over at the crossbow bitch and just do that to her.
Okay.
And if you're within 30 feet from Umbra, 1d6 plus 3 temp HP.
Am I?
Within 30 feet?
Yeah.
Yeah, you are technically.
Am
Thanks,
I?
brother?
No, you're not.
You're dead.
Yeah, cool. That's me.
Okay. And it is over to Redmond, who's in the scrum.
So for two of them, I'm gonna go with my regular hand axes. That is a 22 to hit for one.
Okay.
And a 16 to hit for the other.
Yeah, both hit.
Okay. 5 damage and 9 damage respectively.
Okay. With that, you're not throwing them off. There's 4 of them on top of you, but as you swing out with your hand, like you try to swing out with your battle axe, you can't get room. You reach down to your sides, grab hand axes, and just start chopping at knees. And you feel bone, and then you hear screams, and then you chuckle to yourself. But yeah, you've buried your hand axes into 2 of these bandits' knees.
Okay.
Bonus action?
No, but I'll turn to the other 2 and be like, "Get the fuck off unless you want your knees gone too."
Give me an intimidation check with advantage.
Will do. I would have said advantage anyway, to be fair.
Okay, well, another advantage, triple advantage?
Triple advantage, yeah. No, the first one's fine. So that's a 20, dirty 20.
Okay. They don't back off, but they're a little reluctant to hit you now because they both like their knees.
Yeah.
Okay. Umbra.
I mean, look, he's not going to come out of this the most popular, but is there anyone who's down that he can spare the dying on their side?
Oh.
You've got so much advantage. You've got so much advantage.
All right, see you later, guys. It's been good playing with you. Bye.
All 14 of our advantages blown on a dead.
Actually, hang on. Sorry, I forgot. Spare the dying is touch, so he's probably not going to walk out into all of them and be like, "Hey, lad, sorry, one sec. Let me just get in it." No, he probably will shimmy over to Diara and spare the dying on her.
Okay. You maneuver as carefully as you can over to Diara and just placing a hand on hers. You feel your aura light in shadow and in white light, and there's a ringing of a bell that only you hear, and then Diara hears it as she's brought back from the brink of death. Bonus action?
Try and drag her somewhere out of the way.
Okay. Yeah, you're going to pull her into cover.
Yeah.
Do I get those temp HP now?
You're not conscious. You're just not doing death saves anymore, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's him.
Well, enough. I've seen enough. Fuck. The bandits that were on top of you, Emma, the ones even with their knees, all kind of like their hands are up straight away, and there's kind of a parting of a crowd, and stepping into the ring or semicircle, all of you see this half elf man, about just over 6 foot tall, quite an athletic, lean build, straight black shoulder length hair, shaved at the sides. His eyes are illuminated by the torches lit up around the village square, and they are a deep, deep brown. His skin is pale tanned, and over his left eye, there's a deep scar, like a claw or something, buried itself into his forehead. And he's just holding one hand up. He's not surrendering enough. And immediately the bandits around him just stop what they're doing. Clearly, the four of you were, and he kind of looks back at Wonderball, who's lying there face down in the muck, misrepresented. That was quite the demonstration of your abilities. I've seen enough. Let's call it quits now, shall we? And Targle just kind of steps back in. Captain Ferrin. Of course, sir. Whatever it is that you wish. My men and I are at your disposal. Umbra, go get Mooney. Just get her out of now.
He's like holding onto Diara, and he's like, "Okay, someone, Nora."
And as you're doing this, Richter goes over and picks her up, and he's holding her.
Can Nora go over and take her from him? You're not holding my fucking sister.
Oh, okay, we're just playing past the Diara now.
Take the hands off her.
Yeah, he picks her up, and then as you approach Nora, he hands her over to you.
Okay. She's gonna hold her tight, not too tight.
He just frowns and walks towards the back of the bar.
She gone, boy. The dwarven man, Christoph, the owner of the Plowman, just kind of looks up at you, kind of half shaking his head.
Gone where?
Gone with Tilly. She's fine. She'll be safe.
He like cradles his head in his hands. He's like, safe, or like safe this place's definition of safe.
Tilly ain't a bad soul. She's just mixed up in things. Your friend, she's safe.
Not my friend, she's my sister.
Well,
But she's my friend too.
Your sister is as good as safe with Tilly as you are. She'll be fine.
That's my concern.
He just sits down limply on the floor.
You deal with your business with Captain. I'll send word that Tilly brings your sister back home.
We're going to take you at your word on that. Because you've seen what happens when... I mean, you've seen what happens when we don't look to start a fight.
He just looks at you. You don't got to threaten me. Not everybody in this town is a bad person.
He stares at the smoldering wreckage of the bar. I'm sorry. Okay, what next?
Well, you go out and you deal with the captain. And you do what he says. And there won't be trouble for nobody else. And then when Tilly's good and right, she'll bring back your sister.
One piece. Yeah?
In one piece. You can overhear.
Off to meet the captain.
Umbra, yeah, as you were chatting to Christoph, you can overhear shouting from the captain outside and Tarl talking. The rest of you heard a discussion or discussion is a nice way of putting it. A series of orders from Captain Theron.
So the rest of us didn't hear anything being said about
Again,
Mooney, no?
you can kind of half hear it being muttered as well.
Okay.
You've kind of gleaned that Mooney is gone. And she's gone with Tilly, but you don't know much else other than that. Well then, Targil, you and your new band of mercenaries are to join me for dinner. Shall we say now? And we can discuss the matter of compensation. After all, the plowman needs repairing. That's going to cost you a pretty penny. And Targil just kind of looks at the four of you and then at Richter. Dinner it is, then. And before Targil had even finished, Captain Fern wasn't even waiting for an answer. He had turned on his heel and was heading straight back towards that. If you remember, there was that building in the middle of the village that looked like kind of like might have at one stage been a kind of a proper house or a mayor's home or something like that. It looked a little bit like Maester Richter's schoolhouse and his home in Canuck. But it was in a lot more disrepair. And as you're led in, the bandits kind of go around picking up their fallen comrades. But they're all kind of sneering at the group of you. You hear kind of over conversation like freaks. Just they seem genuinely kind of like frightened and disgusted by the group of you. You're led into the building, and as you is that for real? Sorry, in
Yeah.
chat.
Yes,
just saw
I know
that.
who that is, by the way, Graham. I fucking hate you.
Six DM advantages specifically used against Nilra. Noted.
So angry. Thanks for your
were-
donation, Graham, but fuck you.
Thanks, Graham. Thank you, Graham.
Oh my god.
Um, you're led inside, and the building itself, as bad as it looked on the outside, it still seems structurally sound. Now that you're inside, you're not so certain, as it's fairly run down and dilapidated looking. And at this point, we cut to Mooney.
Hi.
Is
Oh my
she
God,
in
I
one
know her.
piece?
Oh no.
And Mooney, you're slapped in the face
Oh.
with a just cold seawater. It's just an instant like slap, and like it gets in your mouth, it gets up your nose. It's cold and it stings, and your head is spinning.
Oh.
Oh, you're up.
Oh, hello.
You're up. Oh, I didn't want to have to go get another bucket.
Oh no. I think one's enough.
Oh, the other one had stones in it.
No, it's
So-
not very nice. Why'd you throw stones on me for?
Well, it's actually quite funny.
Oh, that's hardly funny now.
No, not throwing stones at unconscious people, but you get a bucket of rocks and you go down to the cove and you just start chucking them at seagulls.
That's not very nice either now. I don't think the seagulls
then
would
you
like
haven't-
that very much.
You haven't met the seagulls around Cove. They're kind of gang oriented.
Oh no, really?
It's very
Oh,
they're very unsettling. So
oh
what are you
dear.
doing? What do you why did you guys follow me all the way to Cove?
Was Mooney tied up?
Oh, sorry. Actually, now that yes, your hands are bound and your feet are bound.
Oh no.
And sitting right across from you is Seamus. Next to him, kind of just stroking his neck, is Sister Tilda, or Tilly.
Well, I told your sister about everything that, we were looking for you because you took something from us and that we really wanted to get it back.
I didn't take anything.
I know, well, it is all allegedly. I'm not accusing you of anything, but it just seems that the thing went missing at the same time that you pushed my brother off of the wolf, so kind of assuming that you might have.
No.
Are you sure?
I am 100% positive that your brother fell off Wolf. And he's such a small, lithe little thing. Wolf didn't even know. Wolf, we were running for our lives. We assumed all of you were there. It wasn't until we got into the woods that we even realized that he had fallen and that you weren't with us. And then we just thought it was too late and that you were dead. And I'm so glad that you're not. And then she smiles.
Insight check. Insight check.
Don't forget about your advantages.
I'll do it with advantage. Well, we'll see if I need advantage.
Good, because I'm
Um,
also doing it with my last advantage.
Oh,
Okay.
That's a natural 20. She's lying to me.
Yes, she is lying to you. But she's not lying about the whole hoping you weren't dead.
Oh. So you did take it then, and you did throw my brother off Seamus.
No, I just said I didn't do any of those things.
Why did you take it though?
Take what?
You took my brother's little potion thing.
No, I wouldn't. Could I just wait a second? Just wait 1 second. Why would I, a woman of the cloth, steal a potion from a frail, sick, practically invalid child?
The shade.
I mean, I
Poor
don't know.
Umbra.
I don't know why you would.
I
And I don't know
didn't.
why you'd want to keep it either. Would you
And I
not want to give
haven't.
it back?
She took it.
Minnie looks to Seamus. Seamus, what do you think about the whole situation?
Oh no, she took it. She
I know.
She took it.
But why is she saying that she's not, though? I don't understand that.
Well, 'cause she's a liar.
What's she got to lie for?
Are you talking to Wolf?
His name is Seamus, though. You should probably call him by his proper name. Unless you
look-
want to be called Wolf, she says to Seamus. Which do you prefer? That's the important thing.
No, she can call me Wolf, or
Oh.
she can call me Seamus. I don't really mind what
Oh,
she
that's
calls me.
okay then.
You
should-
call me Seamus.
I'll call you Seamus. And she turns back to Tilda. Actually, he doesn't mind what you call him.
At that exact moment, she just buries her face like into his neck. She just gives him a big hug.
No.
Oh. How long have you known each other for?
Since he was a baby,
Oh, how long ago was that?
a year.
Oh, he's a wee boy. He's a wee baby.
I'm an adult. Thank you.
Of course, you're a big man, aren't you?
Yeah, and
Oh.
his chest goes up bigger.
Gee. So back to Tilda. So Seamus says that you did take it.
And she literally looks horrified.
Look,
No,
I'm not judging you or anything. I just sort of want it back, is all.
but I found it. Like it. Look, can I propose something else to you?
Of course.
Okay. I proposed to you. What's your name again?
Oh, my name's Mooney.
I proposed to you, Mooney, that your brother, striking family resemblance, by the way, your brother is a bit clumsy. And maybe when he fell off of Seamus, his potion, if that's what it is, and you say I might have on me, perhaps fell into and onto my personage.
I mean, that's totally possible, aye?
Yeah, he strikes me as someone that just, falls over a lot.
Hmm.
So why don't I just check and see if I have... Oh
It's
my...
in your pocket, isn't it?
Oh, this is just so embarrassing.
Oh, could you look at that?
And Seamus is now doing that dog thing where it's
No.
just... Oh, no, I seem to have... Oh, well, look, the good news is I have it.
Great, so you can give it back then.
I can. For a fee.
Oh.
What kind of
Finder's
fee?
fee, because I found it.
Well, you found it in your pocket after I asked if you look in there, so...
Yeah. Yeah. So, I'll give you a little percentage of the finder's fee.
What do you want for it?
1,000 gold pieces.
I don't have that much money. I don't understand why you'd want to keep it anyway. It doesn't mean anything to you.
It's a small little glass bottle with stuff in it.
I know.
Can't be that important. It's just a little thingy with liquid in it.
So why are you demanding so much coin for it when you don't even
Because you
think
clearly
it's that
want it.
value? I know, but do you not understand why I want it for? Do you not think it's a bit extortionate?
That's exactly what it is.
Minnie looks back at Seamus. Do you think you could persuade her? I mean, it's really important that we get it back. And if I had the coin, I would obviously give it to you, but I don't have the coin.
Give me a persuasion check.
Don't forget that
Persuade.
advantage.
Persuasion.
Oh god.
Persuasion. Advantage. Natural 20!
Thanks, donator.
For a total of 23. Or 21. But natural 20.
Just look around. Just take literally look around. Like take 1 second to just not talk to her. Just look around. You find yourself, Mooney, in a small, low-ceilinged cave. you can hear the sound of the waves. You can hear the trickling of water. Your clothes are wet and you're cold, but there's a little fire burning. And all around you, there are piles and piles of what at first. Of a magpie's nest and all these little expensive looking things. And you remember in the storybook the an old story of uh, an Aarakocra magpie who hoarded and hoarded and hoarded trinkets and magical things for the day that the bad thing would happen. And the magpie Aarakocra didn't use a didn't ever get to enjoy life at all because all they were consumed by was planning for the bad day. And Seamus just kind of looks at you and just kind of nods his head at the potion bottle and nods his head at the piles.
What are you hoarding all this stuff for?
Hoard implies lack of organization and avariceness. And as a sister of the Temple of I'm merely waiting to pass this along to the less fortunate.
Like it's sort of charity.
Yes. So there's somebody out there, Mooney, who's a little bit more deserving of these kinds of things. Things like your brother accidentally dropped onto my personage and I held on to. I assumed it was a donation, actually.
No. Do you not think that we're deserving of it?
Oh, you don't look that poor.
She looks down at her no shoes.
Oh.
I think I have boots.
I've got boots in my bag.
See, you're so rich you don't even have to wear shoes.
Oh,
You just carry spare boots with you.
we don't have any money.
Boot, you have actually got one boot, Mooney. I didn't actually like the smell that wafted out of one of them, so if you desperately need it, it's back in the woods.
Okay, we'll probably have to go back to get that because I seriously don't have any coin. Would you like one boot? I've got one boot you could have.
You wish to give me a boot
Uh-huh.
for this.
Yeah.
And she holds it up.
That's genuinely all that I have.
What
We
is
don't
it?
have anything.
What is it?
What, my boot? It's like a thing you put on your
No,
foot.
no. What is this? And she shakes the little vial in front of you.
I told your sister already. It was a gift from her mother.
Oh. Seamus just kind of. That was a ruse. She doesn't have a sister. That was the same person.
She looks at Seamus. She doesn't have a sister.
She doesn't have a sister.
Oh, the plot thickens.
Seamus just kind of looks at Tilly, shakes his
Discuss
head.
stuff now.
Yes.
Oh, so he's in on it too. The big conspiracy.
That's not a word. And Tilly shakes the vial up in front of you, and as it gets closer, it actually glows, Mooney,
Oh.
a little closer to you. Oh, it didn't do that before.
You could try it again if you want. See if it does it again.
I could. Or you could just tell me what it is.
I don't know what it is. A gift.
Why
It
is
was
it-
just
if you don't know what it is, why is it so important?
because our mother gave it to us, and we want it back. It's all we have of her. And why do you want to keep it so much anyway?
For charity.
And could I not be the charity?
You could be the buyer.
That doesn't sound very charitable to me.
Well, you're the one running around here with no boots on, flaunting spare boots.
I don't even have a spare boots. I just got one because my friend threw the other one away.
Yep. Your friends just casually throw your boots away and you don't even care. Okay, wow.
I
See,
do care,
this
just
is
didn't really know anything about it all that much. You don't seem like a bad person. You seem a bit opportunistic. I'm sure other opportunities will come up. So why don't I work for it instead? What if I don't know, got a job at the bar and worked my way up to get it? I always wanted to work in a bar.
who said I was a bad person?
I didn't say you're a bad person. Just you're sort of acting like one.
Did Seamus?
No, of course Seamus doesn't think you're a bad person. I don't really want to speak for him though. She turns back to Seamus. You don't think she's a bad person, do you?
Huh.
Oh,
Wait, what did he say?
he seems a wee bit indifferent about it. I think you're a good person. I just don't think you're being a very good person right now.
She closes her fist around the vial and she folds her arms. You ask him. You ask him if he's my friend.
She turns back to Seamus. Well, you obviously heard the question, but I suppose I have to be the middle person and get the answer from you. But you don't have to answer that if you don't want to. You don't have to be put on the spot like that.
Of course I'm her friend.
Yeah, no.
I'm her best friend.
Yeah. Oh.
That's why I tell her the truth. She's not being a good person. You said it yourself. She is a good person. She's just doing a really crap thing.
Do you mind if I tell her that?
Yeah?
Okay. I just want to make sure.
Yeah, no.
And when he turns back to Tilly, he says that he's your best friend. And that allows him to tell you the truth. And truthfully, he thinks that you're not being a good person right now, in spite of the fact that you are a good person.
Well, you tell Seamus that I'm doing it and he knows why I'm doing it. And that this, and she shakes the liquid again, and it glows moony as she kind of brings it closer to you. Give me a perception check.
Oh, perception check. Perception +2. Oh, it went under. 15.
Advantage. Okay, that's okay.
That's kind of good.
You see for a moment as she shakes the vial of liquid in front of you and it glows. Something else in the cave flickers with light, like the liquid in front of you.
I'll tell him in a wee second, and she looks around to see what else is flickering.
In a pile of stuff at the back of the cave, they're under what looks like it just looks like a lot of just folded carpets. There's something flickering, and now
There's
it
something
fades.
flickering over there.
And when she turns, it's gone.
There was. Is it flickering? Is it gone? Yeah.
It's gone.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. I just got a bit distracted by something. So, what were you saying again?
I was saying we're doing this to save the town.
Save the town?
Is that something a bad person does? Does a bad person save towns? Is that
No,
what I
that sounds actually really, really good and something I'd be quite interested in. What do you mean by saving the town?
You were in Cove.
Yeah.
It's
It's not very nice.
it's the worst.
Yeah.
It's absolutely the worst.
Apparently, there's
Right.
some guy called Mark going around and just killing women for laughing at him. Because, I don't know, he's like has a bunch of skulls in a box or something.
That's Marek. He runs the place. Yep. He
Doesn't
was-
sound very nice. We didn't have
Piece of
anyone
work.
like that where I used to live. If you laughed at someone, they probably just laughed with you.
Ah.
Do you think that
He
that wee
said-
vial is going to help save the town?
Well, if you bought it for me, I could use the money to maybe hire people to help me.
What if we used it instead? I mean, it's obviously magical. Maybe
Okay,
if we
that's great.
use what's in
I've
it.
now got magical liquid.
I know,
What's
but
it do?
I don't know. But what if we used it and saved the town with it? I feel like no matter how much money you have, that Mark guy probably has more. He just buy a bigger stick.
I'll get 2 sticks.
He'll probably just get 3 or 4.
Well, I'll get 2 sticks, and Seamus would have 2 sticks, and then I've got 4 sticks and a wolf.
And he's got a lot of people, and a lot of people have a lot of sticks, and they just beat you to death with them. And then they've got your sticks, and then they've got so many sticks now, and they'll just go and beat the next guy that comes along. And what then after he beats you with all the sticks and he gets that potion? And now he's got all the sticks and the potion. And then he can sell the potion and get more sticks. Why don't you just help us? Give me the potion. Or come with us and give my brother his potion back yourself. Maybe he can use it.
I can do this by myself. I don't need any. I don't need you. I don't need your brother. Like me and Seamus can do this.
I know yous can. Yous can
Yeah,
do it, of
so
course.
yeah, great.
But why don't we help you and you can do it a wee bit faster?
I don't want your help.
Why don't you want our help?
Well, first of all, you smelled the rag.
Yeah. It's because I trusted you.
Well, that tells me I don't need you then.
It tells me that you're a good person. I don't trust bad people. She just looks at Seamus. She's a good person.
Ask her
She looks back at Hilda.
about her mom and her dad.
Oh no, it seems really personal.
Just do it.
Seamus asked me to ask you.
Don't tell her.
Seamus asked me to say it's a lovely day out there. By the way, what about your mum and dad? Roll initiative.
I can't even breathe. I cannot breathe. I'm not for someone.
Give me a deception check there, please. Minnie.
Oh no!
With advantage.
With advantage!
How many have we left, James?
I'm going to take that advantage. No, I won't use that one. That one's hard to
No,
read.
we have 9 advantage left, so you're fine.
Oh no!
my God.
Are we
Another
though?
one. Another one. Burn another one.
Another natural 20!
Yeah.
Try not to rotate it too much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Look at that
Yay.
beautiful
Fucking
dice.
That's a gorgeous dice.
Gorgeous,
Um,
gorgeous dice. Best dice.
Me, what you want to know about me, man and dad for? They're dead.
So am I.
Well, mine died when I was a baby. And they died trying to save Cove. So, I'm doing what they were doing, and I'm gonna save Cove.
And you sure you don't want my help? Because I would really like to help. Because I'm going to help anyway, and I'm not going to be very helpful if I don't know what I'm doing. So you might as well just tell me. Like, delegate a few things to me.
Okay. You seem to know about things that are...
Oh, I don't know anything.
Oh, well, you came from that place, and you might know more about things from there than others. So, Seamus is going to keep an eye on you, and you can find other treasures. And if you do, and it's a good one, then I might give you back. And she holds up the little vial of liquid.
And then we save Cove.
Then I save Cove, and you and your stupid brothers and sisters go away.
We save Cove.
The royal we, as in I and Seamus, save Cove. Yes.
We'll try to help.
Okay, you will stay out of the way. Got it. Great.
Um.
And she walks over with a little knife and she cuts the restraints.
Oh yeah. That was good.
Seamus.
Oh.
And she kind of locks eyes with Seamus and points her eyes at her own. Then at Seamus. Then at you. Watch her like a wolf. And
Maybe don't go too near the rest of my brothers and sisters because we're with the bounty hunter at the minute and they're hunting for you. And yeah, no.
I'm not going out there.
Oh, good.
Again,
Don't go
I don't
back.
go around smelling random strangers' rags.
I know, but
So-
you do work in bars, though, don't you? And bounty hunters just walk on in.
Yeah, and they never see through my act. So.
Oh, that is fair.
And she bows. Now, I'm going to do some research over here. And she sits down into a small little stool with a cushion on it. And you will help me organize my things into piles of usefulness, from 10 being the most useful to 100 being even more useful.
Okay. Do you have any idea where I should start?
Well, it's all useful. So you pick clearly the most useful pile. And she is kind of like moving the little vial around her hand a little bit.
All right. I'm gonna start over here then, and just gonna point at where she saw the little sparkle thing earlier. And she'll just like
Okay.
make her way over.
Yep, you're gonna go over and have a look.
Yep. Making sure I don't have any useful spells. Oh, I do have useful spells. Oh, I'm gonna cast detect magic.
Everything's
as
coming up,
you-
Mooney.
As you go over, as you move towards the pile, there's just a ruffling from your bag, and you just hear kind of a slapping, like a rustling of paper, and you just, Mooney, this would actually be quite useful right now, and it's a spell.
It's not going to be that useful. I've only got one now because you threw the other one away.
Not the boot. And it's just a piece of paper, and
Oh,
on it you see glyphs that read out detect magic.
oh, I
Cast
like
it.
this one.
Yeah,
Okay.
but give it back to me afterwards. I have to stick it back in the book.
Oh yeah. Don't rip pages out of the book. I don't know how
I-
to put them back.
And he literally licks his paw. I stick them back in.
All right. Does that work?
No, it's a mess in here.
Oh no. All right. Okay.
I've kept everything together. It's mostly in sequence. I've started numbering the pages at the very least.
They're already numbered.
Yeah, but not by my system.
Okay. She takes the page and she casts detect magic.
The whole freaking cave vibrates with magical energy. But in all of that, clearly in front of you, at the pile that you were heading towards, there's something just. Everything gives off kind of like kind of like sonar. You stretch out, you reach out for magic, and anything magical that responds touches back. It's that like reach out, bing, and you get it back straight back at you. This, on the other hand, is drawing you in. It's pulling your magic in. And as you
Wow.
maneuver over to the pile of rugs and carpets and stuff and cloth, you pull out, you see sort of nestled in between all these kind of tapestries, there's a shard. First, it looks like glass, but when you pick it up, you see a little bit of your reflection. then the image changes. And you're not being reflected in the room anymore. It's another place. There's somebody there, and you can just make out his back, and he's tall and he's lean, and his physique is chiseled, and he's wearing a gown made of white golden sunlight and frost. His hair is wavy, flowing, and he crosses the room and he moves out of sight. And there, sitting on a bed, you see Ilaria, or Boss. And she throws her head into her hands and her shoulders convulse. And the figure steps once more into shadow, or into light, sorry, and embraces her and holds her tightly. And then you see your reflection, and your eye burns red, and you see your face snarl. And the glass, the shard in your hand, grows cold. And we will
Tilly.
take a little break just there.
No. Mummy.
No,
Oh
Mooney.
no.
Oh, jeez.
Oh.
That's what I get for not getting loads of advantages.
Oh
That's what I
no,
get
we're
for
going to
getting through that
intermission.
plot
We're
line.
going to intermission. Nobody knows how they can give you.
And we're back.
Meow 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 meow. Meow, meow,
Welcome back,
meow,
everybody.
meow,
Hope you have a
meow.
chance to stretch, hydrate, consider donating so that I have more advantage.
No.
Evil
You
PCs
have lots.
all need to be put in their place.
Don't do that.
Right. So here's the thing: we are more or less even. We've got 9 advantages left for players, and you have maybe 9 if you include all 6 that you have to use against Nora.
And I forgot to stipulate this. All my advantages actually carry through.
Oh,
up
no.
until-
Oh,
They do not.
No.
It's very weird thing
No.
there with the whole tiltify thing. Specifically, just my advantages. Welcome along, or welcome back to. And I say the second half. This is not going to go on for another 2 hours. I promise. We're going to do a little bit of housework, and we'll have you out of here in about half an hour, 40 minutes tops. Promise. But if you're just joining us, the gang were confronted by Captain Marek Terran and his gang of equally shady sorts, and there was a bit of a tussle, of which the gang had their butts handed to them quite well, but our group of wonderful PCs also equally had their butts handed to them. So it's a 50-50, and there was no real winners of this.
Everybody
at all.
lost.
Everybody lost, except me. I won. And meanwhile, Mooney has been awoken by her captor and her wolf captor, and having managed to emotionally blackmail the DM into letting her free, is now currently in a sort of sorting out the life of a hoarder, and has come across a fancy piece of magic. And while Mooney ponders over what she's found, we cut to the dining room in the mayor's house in Cove, where Richmond, Nulra, Diara, Umbra, Targal, and Richter have been invited to a meal by Captain Ferrin. I'm already well acquainted with the captain. Why don't I spend a bit of time to get to know the 4 of you? After all, this is your first visit to our humble little cove. What brings you here?
Nolra's just looking down at her plate. What's on the plate? She doesn't say that out loud. I want you to describe what's on my plate.
Just slices of very, very pink ham.
Ugh. She's just going to be poking at them and not making eye contact with him because she knows if she does, she's going to fuck everything up.
Riss speaks
skirt.
up.
Nice.
Oh no, go for it. Regiment. Hang on. We know the regiment is the face.
Why did I laugh?
No, he is.
We heard it was a lovely town and it's been nothing but welcoming and a delight. So it's been great and we're delighted to be here. So thanks for this weird meet.
The captain fixes himself in the chair, high backed and painted matte black. There are skulls affixed the top of each of them. Each of the skulls is wearing a small golden crown. I'm going to ask again. And he puts a small hand crossbow on the table. What brings the 4 of you to Cove? And we've already had the funny man's answer, so let's hold off on any more of those, shall we?
He's gonna gently place one of his hand axes on the table after seeing him putting his down and go, I'm not trying to be funny. We came here. You know why we came here. So
I know what Targle said.
Eh.
I wanted to hear it from you.
Why does it matter?
Call it curiosity.
I have a lot of curiosity, but I'm not threatening, am I?
Yeah, but you don't own the fucking town.
I mean, I'm curious about this meat. Do you know what I mean? And
We've
no,
been on the
I-
road since our mom died.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
Umbra-
afraid
Looking
it's
for work.
too late there, bruh. Regiment, take 7 piercing damage as he shoots you in the shoulder with the hand crossbow.
Oh
Fuck.
God.
I-
He doesn't
sorry, I rolled-
solo you.
I got a 24.
I'm down. I'm gone.
No, oh my god, no. Holy fuck. This
Sit
is so trying.
in your fucking seats.
I mean, he's passed out, so.
So
You're
you
probably
should-
actually connected to the seat as well, are you? You can get up if you want to.
Now, you. Horns.
Horn.
Rude.
Nolra doesn't really say that.
1.5.
Fuck.
I don't know what you want us to say. The story isn't going to change depending on who you ask. We're here for a bounty.
You collect many bounties, do you?
As a group.
What business do you have with Tilda?
She's worth a decent amount of money.
She's one of mine. Do you expect I just hand her over? She is a rather loyal and dutiful citizen of Cove. After all, I'd hate to think of what might become of her if she was handed in for some bounty. Regiment, give me a death saving throw.
Advantages, don't forget the advantages. You're muted, Emma, by the way.
That's cool. I was just rolling in silence anyway. Let me check. Is a 10 a save? Yeah. Or-
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. That was one success.
Am I? Is
Was that
Nora
with
sitting beside
advantage?
Regiment?
Just so I know
No, it's
whether to
no,
burn.
no. There was no advantage used. No.
Cool.
Is Nora sitting beside Regiment at all?
So down the pecking order of the table, you have Captain Marek Fern at the top. To his left and right are Targal and Richter. You're sitting, Nora, you are sitting on Targal's left.
Uh-huh.
Umbra is sitting opposite you. Diara is sitting next to Umbra, and a very unconscious Regiment is next to you.
Sorry, I'm literally like, I'm sitting at the edge of my seat right now. Fuck me, I'm trying to control myself so much right now, Declan. You are really trying me. She's gonna just turn to Regiment and see if she can do some sort of medicine check on him. I know I'm probably gonna get fucking shot in the back. Bring it, bitch. But she wants to check on her brother.
That was a lot of emotions in one set.
I know,
Sorry, I'm so like, oh, my heart's in my fucking throat right now. Ah.
you turn your head to look at Regiment. Put your hands on the table. You can attend him when I say so.
She's gonna place both hands on the table in front of her and dig her fucking fingers into the fucking hardwood. Hopefully, she will break it.
Careful, it's mahogany.
Gonna press harder.
Continue. You were answering my question. What fate becomes Tilda?
What fate becomes any bounty that gets turned in? Justice will be served.
Nope, no, no.
I like you.
She smirks.
You have a way with words where you're. And he gestures just his ring finger over to Regiment, who's lying there. Well, not lying there. He's slumped there. against the chair. You have a way with words that your brother doesn't. I can appreciate that you've been dancing around the truth. Targal, Richter, I get. They look and hold themselves like bounty hunters. You, and he now points his index finger at you, Dara, are not a bounty hunter. So what do you want with Tilda?
She just kind of looks to Umbra.
No. Your eyes are on me.
Then she blushes.
But you choose your words carefully, girl.
I would
don't-
assume
Okay.
if someone took something from you that wasn't theirs, that had no value to anyone but you, you'd probably want it back. Is that correct?
Regiment, give me a death saving throw.
Advantage.
Can I whisper healing word?
Give me a stealth check.
I'm going to use one advantage. Okay, that's a death save.
What did you say? Stealth?
Please.
19.
Yeah, you're fine. Roll healing word. The word has to be in the sentence. The next sentence you say.
Well, he hasn't answered me yet.
Yeah.
So depending on his answer.
Yep, fair enough. He tilted his head down and he just smiles. More than you know. What's your name?
Trying to think of a word. Fuck me.
Dead silence for like a minute.
Can I draw everyone's attention to Homebrew Ben's donation? Who said that if Regiment dies, he will take his place.
I take back my healing word. I love you, Emma.
Is your healing word Ben?
I have
My name is
never,
Ben.
I've never met or spoken to Ben, and I've had nothing but respect for him until this point.
Shots fired, shots fired. Sorry, Galish.
When I was revived from the crash, I was told my name was Diara.
And how many points of healing does Regmund get?
6.
Okay. Regmund. Oh, actually, this is cruel. I'm so sorry.
Oh no, what?
Shoots him again for fun.
He gets
does
shot.
he?
Bang. Oh, I was trying my trigger
He ate the
Um,
ham. Now he's dead.
finger. You hear Diara speaking, and your eyes blink open. And at that moment, all of you hear Captain Ferren laugh. Regiment, give me a wisdom saving throw.
Muted again. In silence, Emma.
Advantage.
Advantage. Advantage. Advantage.
Let me try one advantage. Oh, not 20.
Yay!
Thanks, donators.
James, how many have we left?
Not you, Ben.
We're fucking.
Just to answer you there, Eilish, we have not enough to keep fucking around, is the answer.
Amazing.
More donations are welcome, please.
I'm going to use one of my disadvantages at this point because it's one of those things where you're going to take damage anyway, but you're going to take less than half damage. That's a nice thing, right? That's a thing.
Totally.
Okay, that's not bad. You actually only take 4 damage. You take 4 psychic damage, Redmond. Because as you hear Ferren's laughter cut through what Diara was saying, that laughter, that specific laugh, it pulls you back into a place that you never remembered. You, not until this moment, not in a dream, not in an afterthought, not in a haze of deja vu or mixed memory, but it is real. And you remember the boat, the taste of sick in your mouth, and the fear, and the panic, and the shame. And above all of it, you remember that laugh. Even as the world around you started to go dark and you felt yourself slipping.
Fuck.
You remembered his laugh. We have something in common, Diara.
She raises an eyebrow.
There is something of mine that's also been taken from me. It's of absolutely no consequence to anybody, but yet it's the one thing I think about quite a bit. So I'm going to, and he places his hands on the table. I'm going to make you a deal. I will fetch Tilly. I will turn her over to you. Whatever she has taken of yours, you may take it in return. And if you see fit to hand her in for the bounty, well, who am I to get in the way of justice? You and your gang must do me a favor first. See, the thing that I'm missing, I know where it is. Let's go north. To Cashlan. And the Harbour Masters building. And you're looking for a very old book. A log. You find that, bring it to me, and I will personally deliver you Tilly Buckwheat.
I think we have ourselves an accord.
Wonderful. And he takes a goblet of wine and he drinks it back while maintaining eye contact with you. Targil, you and Victor can fuck off now. Our business here is changed. Don't ever show your faces in Cove again.
Oh.
Diara, you and your team. I'll have horses prepared. I think it best you go as quickly as possible. You never know what could happen to somebody out there on their own in the dangers and the wilds. So many horrible, terrifying monsters. And we wouldn't like anything to befall little Tilly. Or that Furbolg woman she took, would we?
Diara does like a double take because she's only now just realizing that Mooney's not there.
Jesus Christ. Sisters are
Yeah.
doing it for themselves.
Self-absorbed little bitch. Yeah, she just swallows the lump in her throat and is like, most gracious of you. We'll set out as soon as they're ready.
They'll be ready for you within the hour. And rest assured, Diara, I've sent my best men out to find Tilly. And the Furbolg. And when you return, they'll be here, safe. And sound. Unless you fail.
We won't.
Well then. And he stands up and he clicks his fingers, and several of the men that were standing in the room, weapons ready, leave and go to set about to have horses prepared. Mooney,
Hi.
we cut to you staring at the shard when Seamus's ears prick up. And at that moment, Tilly kind of jumps to her feet, and you just hear, "Fuck!
What's
Already?
wrong?
Just wait right here, okay?"
Hi.
And Tilly runs. And she's like, "Seamus! Wolf, come on!" And Wolf goes to run as well.
Minnie puts the
And-
shard in her bag.
He turns back to you and he gives you a look. "Come on, don't wait. Just come on." And as you maneuver down a small cave, like a funnel, it's cramped, it's uncomfortable, Mooney, for you. You can just see a flickering light behind you and the sound of heavy footsteps splashing through seawater people shouting. This is where that little bitch always hides. This it's her spot. You know it is. And as you, Seamus and Tilly, run from Farron's men, we will leave chapter 11, A Secret Written, there. Join us in 2 weeks' time for chapter 12, Once a Pirate. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. As always, I have been joined by Fiona as Nulra, Eilish as Diara, James as Umbra, Emma as Regmund, and Kat as Mooney. I'm Declan, and I've been your Dungeon Master. We are D8 Dungeon, a group of Irish TT. I couldn't say the word. I went TT. We are a group of Irish TTRPGers dabbling in streaming and in podcasting. And we are back in 2 weeks' time for our next episode and the next part of Rise of the Forsaken. We are this Thursday, though. Do come along and join us here again on Twitch for a very special one-shot DM'd by me called Wandering Lonely as Clouds ... because the witch is dead. A special charity one shot based on Grant Howitt's The Witch is Dead, all in aid of the Irish Cancer Society. Thank you so much for the incredible donations this evening. €310 in
Yoo-hoo!
That's
one night is
amazing.
bananas. Absolutely bananas. And we hope you can come along and join us on Thursday evening, 7:30 8 p.m. For more information on it and to keep up to date with it all, do check us out on social media at D8 Dungeon. We're on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and you'll find loads of information there. Do make sure you check out the hashtag Home for Heroes hashtag
Heroes
on
from
social.
home.
What's Home from Heroes? Heroes from Home. There are loads of incredible Irish streamers across all genres streaming this week in aid of the Irish Cancer Society. So do make sure you check out a good few of those. And if you can, donate, and if you can't, share, because that helps as well, and that gets that gets it out there to other people. If you liked what you watched this evening, we do stream every second Sunday, though we think we might be moving to Mondays going into the future, but we'll let you know if there's any changes to that. We also have a podcast out called Romancing the Dungeon, which is I can't say less dramatic, but it's probably a little funnier. Than
rude.
Scandalous.
Not that
goodness.
you're not funny. Like,
Yeah, it's too late now. You better donate now for that comment, Declan.
I can't donate any more money. I'm broke. I donated it for the best reason possible, revenge. Yeah, so we would love you to check out Romancing the Dungeon. It's available on all podcast platforms. There are amazing Irish TTRPG podcasts and streams out there. Homebrew Show, Homebrew Ben is the DM for one of them, Homebrew Quest. Make sure you check them out. You have the Irish Pubcast, Adventuring for Dummies, Penny Dragon Games. Huge amount of stuff out there that we would love if you could get behind and throw your support. That would be phenomenal. Do come check us out on Discord. We have a wonderful community over there. One very, very last thing, actually two last things. Second last thing is we do have an affiliate link with the Rook and the Raven. If you'd like to get your hands on some absolutely stunting TTRPG accessories to run your game or to keep track of your player development, character development, if you head on over to Rook and Raven and you use the discount code D8 Dungeon at the very end, you can save yourself some money.
Is that the Perspex page?
It is my first,
God.
yes. Tis Kat. Look at that. Hello. Oh my goodness. Better just reduce my HP by a ton there because I forgot. Yep.
Oh, better make
I saw
up
it, so
that
don't worry, I didn't
Perspex.
let you know. But yeah, if you'd like to get your hands on some wonderful TTRPG accessories and customize your book to your heart's content, check out the Rook and the Raven. Use the discount code D8 Dungeon, and you save some money. And a little bit of the money goes, a little bit of the profits then go to us to help us create stuff. You can also check us out on Patreon if you want to do that as well. We have a little Patreon, patreon.com/D8 Dungeon, I believe. Or just search Romancing the Dungeon. Search D8 Dungeon on Patreon and you find us there as well. One last thing, and then I'm going to shut up, I promise. We have a new stream starting the end of this month. A brand new stream starting the end of this month. And if you like gothic horror, if you like tragedy, if you like suspense and drama, then you will definitely want to check out Saving Grace, a special Romancing the Dungeon adventure tracking the origins and story of Grace Stormfield, the jilted wife of Thane Greyline, who has now found herself ensnared in the clutches of a phantasmal being of nightmares, Grey Lady. And it stars some of our cast that you'll see here present. And yeah, we are very, very excited. And I'm excited to dabble in horror because I love doing horror stuff. I just don't get to do enough. So it promises to be real spoopy. Yeah.
Hang on,
so-
are you not counting the psychological horror you inflict on all
That
of
doesn't count. That's a hobby. That's just fun. That's light entertainment for the masses.
You said horror, not trauma.
Yeah. I am so grateful for all of you for joining us this evening and for all your donations. It's been wonderful to see. I hope to see you all here again on Thursday. And again, have a wonderful evening. Have a fantastic week in front of you, and I hope we get to chat again soon online here on Twitch or on social media or wherever it might be. Come and hang out with us.
And loads of you will get paid on Thursday, so keep your money and make sure we get to €500 so we can all level up. Okay?
Yes.
No, I do not want them leveling up. There are no
No.
levels.
No,
there are
please.
levels
I know
possible.
so many are going to get paid on Thursday, so
I
keep
have
those
no
big bucks.
And also, don't forget that if we do
Actually-
get to 500, we are releasing the Rise of the Forsaken wrap.
No, that's not part of it.
Actually,
Yes.
anyone who donated for an NPC
yes.
name, where are we going to see them show up? In here? In
Yeah,
Rise of the Forsaken
Rise of the
later
Forsaken.
on?
Yeah, we're
Do
coming
we
up
need
to
to
Okay.
shout any donators? Sorry, was that one?
Oh, yes. Do we have any...
Not many
do you-
donated specifically for shoutouts. Everyone was more focused on shoutout was
Parts
the
of me.
€2 option, and people very generously donated all well above that. But people seem to prefer just aggravating Declan to getting my name out there.
You know what would really
Um,
aggravate him if you get us to the €500 goal?
He'd
And
hate
we
that.
all
He'd
level
hate
up.
that so
Level
much.
4.
His rage will know no bounds.
No,
But-
Four.
Genuinely though, thank you everyone, obviously. And if you do want to shout out and you donated more than €2, let us know. We'll put it out there somewhere into the world, into the void.
Yes.
Go team.
Fantastic. We did it.
Go see
Well
you on
done,
Thursday.
everyone.
We'll see you on Thursday. We're having another game on Thursday. Come hang out
There
with
you
us on
go.
Thursday. You're all
Okay.
deadly. Let's go raid. Who are we raiding?
Raid.
Who we raiding?
Raid.
We
The
jump into
Archangel.
Jordy
Twitchy
again?
Raiden. We jump into Jordy Kai, yeah. Now I need to remember how to do that. Everybody ready? Everybody ready to do the thing?
I'm so ready.
Excellent. Well, stay ready for a while
Just
because I
me,
can't
apparently.
remember where it actually
No, I'm
is
ready as well,
before
lad, just-
I do that.
Let's do this,
Uh,
Tang.
Boom. Okay, I got this. Okay, hang on. There we go. And we're gone. Okay, bye-bye,
Yay.
everybody. Love you all. Bye-bye.
Bye. Love you. Bye.
It'll actually be like 5 more seconds, so, you know,
Oh,
talk
keep
amongst
kissing. No,
yourselves.
no.
There was a
Keep
little
kissing, oh, yeah.
Spanish flea. Da, 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 da. Okay, bye.